Hello and welcome to Clear Waters with Rhythm. Man, I love that song. Tonight in this live stream, we're going to be talking about or changing God's commandments. Yes, sirree. A little bit of dancing just to get in the mood. Wait. I really like that song. It's very old. So like always, I'm gonna check on my live stream, make sure it's up and running. Real quick. Yes, we are good. So we're gonna check on our Discord, make sure it's up and running. Discord. There you go. Discord is up and running. Hey, what happened? What happened to the Discord? Something is wrong. We're gonna start here in a few minutes. Okay, what's this? Didn't ask. Perfect. So we're gonna get the link. We have a new link for the Discord. I'm gonna share it. Called in text. There you go. This is the new link. It's up and running and we're gonna put it on the chat also. Welcome. We are changing God's commandments. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think on the chat or call in. Perfect. Let me know what you think on the chat or call in. There you go. Pin message. So we are changing God's commandments. Perfect. And we are also going to make sure I got my little notes. Where are they? Where are they? Here they are. Okay, so I'm just gonna give it a few minutes just in case anybody wants to join in on the live stream and give your opinion on the chats. Yesterday was a lot of fun. There was a lot of people giving their opinions and their answers on some of the questions that I had or have about the God of the Bible. So tonight, live stream, we are changing God's commandments. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Probably, like always, some people are not gonna be very happy because we're making changes to some outdated information. So this is gonna be good. Why I hear myself so low? How's that? Yes, perfect, that's better. Okay, we're gonna put a counter. Where's that timer? Yes. And here it is. How come I cannot see the timer? Let me see. There it is. So let's move it up. And let's put it at 5 minutes. And let's just wait 5 minutes. We can wait 5 minutes just in case someone wants to join in. No biggie. If not, I'll just start like always and do my little presentation. That's better. So let's start that counter. There you go. We're gonna wait 5 minutes. In the meantime, I can do some dancing. Man, what am I doing listening to music today? Oh, this is slow music. We're just making some time. A little bit over 3 minutes, and then we start. What? A minute and 40. Let's put it again. I like it. We're starting in a minute. What is the counter? 40 seconds. Okay, so here we go. Oh, I hear someone calling. Let's cut this timer and let's put this down. Where's the volume? There you go. I hear someone calling. Let me go to Discord. I thought I heard someone calling. Apparently not. It was something else. So I'm going to start with my little presentation about changing God's commandments. If you want, you can participate via the chat, or you can call in using the Discord link. So, perfect. So why are we changing God's commandments? Because they are outdated. We need something new for the modern man and woman. So, what are we going to do? I'm going to present you with my new commandments, which are not 10 commandments. They're not even commandments. They are mainly recommendations. And they are only 3. So in this live stream, if anybody participates in the chat or calling in, please try to avoid calling me names. It's not necessary. And also, please try to avoid preaching. No preaching, please. I want to read or hear what you have to say. I want to hear your opinion as a human being, not repeating something that you read on a book. Not interested? That's like talking to a robot. So please, yes, no preaching. So here we're going to jump first to the 10 current commandments. This is going to be very small, but it doesn't matter. I can read them out loud. So according to God's 10 commandments, starting with number 1, hopefully this is the right list. God's commandment number 1 says, you shall have no other God before me. Because you know what happens when you start looking, at other gods. The God of the Bible gets upset and he gets jealous, and you know what could happen when the God of the Bible gets upset. Someone has to pay the price. So God made sure that he included in his 10 commandments, you should have no other God before me. I'm the only God, and I'm the one that you have to love. So what's number 2? You should not make for yourself an idol. Again, he wants no competition from anybody, but even from you. Number 3, you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. Again, because if you do that, the God of the Bible is going to get upset, and something good is not going to happen. Probably something bad, and probably going to happen to you. So don't be using the name of the Lord your God in vain or misuse. It's not good for your health. So number 4 of God's 10 commandments: remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. Why exactly? I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Take the Sabbath holy. Number 5, honor your father and your mother. Sure, good. Number 6, you should not murder. Does that include Jesus? No. Yes. No. Number 7, you should not commit adultery. I don't know why God is interested in that. You're not doing that. I don't know. But anyways, number 8, you shall not steal. Number 9, you shall not bear false witness. You should not lie, because God is watching you and he's listening to you. You lie? Up. Hell. And number 10 of God's 10 commandments, you should not covet. Envy what belongs to others. I'm gonna have to pronounce my SSS. So these are God's commandments. So I think they are outdated. I'm gonna give you my updated version of the 10 commandments, which are going to be only 3. And they're not commandments. They are recommendations. You don't have to follow them. So what's gonna be my first commandment or recommendation? Here we go. Emotional, mental torture that you have to pretend that there's a God. Worship no God. Live your life the best you can. No worship God. Okay? That's my recommendation, or what should be the new 3 commandments. If by any chance you do need a God in your life, I will suggest you go with Chulum, because Chulum is the only non-violent God, and he's the real God, the creator of the universe. So, and hey, what happened here? Hey, there you go. I was saying that Chulum is the only non-violent God, and I think you will do better with him. That's in the case that if you need a God in your life, man, go with Chulum. Non-violent, no jumping through hoops, no human sacrifices, no blood, no great flood, nothing like that. That's if you need a God in your life. So we go back to our new commandments, and this is the first one: worship no gods. All right, so we go with number 2. What's my suggestion for the second commandment or second recommendation, apart from worship no gods? Number 2, do not do to others what you would not want done to you. Man. You know, if a monkey can figure it out, I believe in you. You can do it. You can also figure it out. Come on. You know, some people say, well, if you don't have a God or God in your life, what, you're going to start killing people and raping and doing bad things? No. There's people like me that don't have a God in my life and I go around doing these things. So why I don't do them? Because I don't want to do to other people what I don't want done to myself. Very simple. Very simple. You know, I have no God in my life, so I'm gonna go around with this alcohol bottle and this spray, and I'm gonna spray it on people's faces. You know, I'm gonna do bad and spray it to people's faces in their eyes. And I think it's fun until someone comes and they sprays alcohol on my eyes. Then I'll be like, man, that didn't feel good. I think I'm gonna put the bottle away. I'm gonna stop doing that because it really hurt my eyes. Very simple lesson. I think that pain could be a better teacher than the God of the Bible. That's my opinion. And I can present to you many cases where that is the case. So, again, my second commandment from 3, the renew commandments or recommendations is do not do to others what you would not want done to you. Very simple. Don't make it any more complicated than that. No got morals to understand this. Very simple. But Javier, where's your moral authority coming from? Because you don't have a moral authority. You don't have a north in regarding to your morals. No, we don't need that. Come on. You know, you learned that from a book. You read that on a book. Now you're repeating it like if it's real. Here we're talking about real life. We don't talking about stories in a book. So, number 3, we're gonna go with number 3 of our new God commandments. Number 3. Okay, here we go. Number 3. This is an interesting one. Man. Wow. Commandment or recommendation in your life. Move, explore, and discover. Yes. Yes. That is my third commandment or recommendation for you. This can be expanded and explained probably for some people that do not understand why you have to move, explore, and discover. But it has to do with humanity, the way we work as humans, our thoughts, feelings, and actions. There's a purpose in life. I think it's close to this. I suspect it's close to this third commandment or third recommendation. Yes. There you have it. My 3 new commandments. The 10 commandments are old, outdated. I don't think they're very valid right now, so we're just gonna go with 3, and they are mainly 3 recommendations. So that is my little presentation about changing God's commandments. There you have it. I'm going to put here number 1 for now. There you go. So those were the 3 new commandments or 3 recommendations, because God's commandments are outdated and people are not listening to these commandments. So my 3 new commandments or recommendations, you and everybody in this world will live a better life, respecting others, and try to live in harmony with these 3 new commandments. Not really commandments, 3 recommendations. And just as a reminder, number 1, worship no gods. Not the God of the Bible, not Allah, not Buddha, not the God from Voodoo, not the God from Santeria. No gods in your life. Because the moment you introduce a God into your life, suddenly you have demons around, you have spirits. You're talking about sacrifices, you're talking about blood, you're talking about mass killing. Yeah, stay away from any God, including the God of the Bible, which is very violent. Number 2, very simple. Do not do to others what you don't want done to you. Come on, a monkey can understand that. I believe in you. You can figure it out. Come on, pain is a very good teacher. If you don't get it, pain will teach you. Yep. Very simple. And number 3, move, explore, and discover. This is something that the God in the book does not like. He doesn't want you asking questions of being smart. No siree. So, this is a reminder of my 3 new commandments or recommendations. Again, I'm going to leave number 1 up for now. And then, man, that was quick. 30 minutes, 20 minutes more or less. The small presentation about the new commandments, new recommendations. So, man, today's Friday, I think. Is it? Yes. Today's Friday. So Fridays, hopefully we only stay for 1 hour. Man, I really like that song. But anyways, I'm gonna do what I most of the time do. That at the end of my little presentation, I'll just wait for anybody that joins and wants to ask me questions on the chat. I'll pay attention to the chats, or to Discord in case you want to call in and have a conversation, a respectful conversation without calling me names about this changing God's commandments. I'll be doing my journaling in the meantime. Then if nobody asks me any questions or nothing shows up, I'll just call it in at 1 hour. But I'll be doing my journaling for now.
Men don't doom scroll, masturbate, drink.
All right, I'm done with my journaling. Put this over here. So today we only had one view. Wow, we broke the record. Well, today is Friday, what do you say, Eastern Friday. So it's understandable. But anyways, I did my live stream talking about changing God's commandments because they are outdated. And I just presented my new 3 commandments, which are really 3 recommendations. But wow, it's been 40 minutes only. So this live stream, be honest with you, is a little bit slow. Today is Friday, so sometimes it's a little bit tough to do a live stream on Fridays. But I like it. I enjoy it. And I like to have conversations with people that have different opinions, different point of views, especially if I talk to smart people that probably I can learn a few things from them. That's why I have these live streams. So we can have responsible, respectful conversations about expanding as human beings, expanding humanity, moving to a better place, and start dropping these problematic gods that are just bringing conflict and division. Hey Marcus, how you doing? Of course I remember you. How you doing? Yes, so man, that remembering remind me of something. In the Biningi, there's a video, like it's a meme. There's a guy cannot pronounce the word in the beginning, so he says in the Biningi, in the Biningi. Man, should I look for it? Nah, another day I can show you that video, but that was extremely funny. In the Biningi, in the Biningi. I cannot make fun because my English is not the best, but I can communicate, which is the most important thing. Hey Marcus, I'm changing God's commandments. Outdated. So I just presented 3 new commandments. Just 3, not 10. And they're basically recommendations. You don't have to follow the commandments. Just in case you didn't get to see them, one is worship no gods. No gods, especially the God of the Bible. It's a recommendation. You don't have to do it. What's the second commandment or second recommendation? Very simple. Do not do to others what you would not want done to you. This a monkey figured it out. I think us as human beings, we can figure it out ourselves without the need of a God. Yeah. And number 3, I already showed and talk about this 3 new commandments, but you just got here. I don't know if you're still there, Marcus. I'm showing you the 3 new commandments, updated version. And the third one is move, explore, and discover. Yeah, this is something that the book named the Bible does not want you to do. The book wants you in the book, not moving, exploring, and discovering. The book doesn't want you asking questions. Don't try to be smart. Are you doubting God? Are you having no faith? You have to get your head in the book. So that's why I bring this commandment or recommendation. You gotta move on. You gotta move on. Move on, explore, and discover. Because if not, we're gonna get stuck with this book and these God books. And they are gonna keep us stuck in time. Like if we're Indians, woo, you know, I believe in a God. I believe in a God. Oh, merciful. Yeah, we gotta move on. Some people say that I'm like too aggressive on my point of view of God not being real. It's just that I feel that we gotta move on and move the page. Come on, you know, my little Lord and Savior. Come on, you know, it's pretending, you're faking it. It's all a lie. You know, you cannot point to the God. Just Just stop pretending. We're adults, you know. That's my point of view. But I could be probably a little bit too aggressive, which I don't define it as being aggressive. It's just I'm firm on my point of view that it's all a fake. It's all man-made. But Chulum is not fake. The only real God, the creator of the universe, is not fake. Ironically, if you hear the music in the background, I really like it. And this is music supposedly for praying, which praying I do not like. I think praying is for the lazy. You want to avoid taking action, you pray. Pray to God so He can do special favors for you. Like God is your servant. God, please, I pray to you to teach a lesson to this guy, Javier Clearwaters, in the internet talking against you. Teach him a lesson. Now, the only real God is Chulum, and he doesn't get upset about anything. Nothing bothers him. He's not punishing anybody. He doesn't care if you mock him. So it's 45 minutes. I'm going to be on this live stream for approximately 14 more minutes. I like to do my live streams for 1 hour unless I'm having a conversation with someone on the chat or on the Discord. Then I have no problem extending myself. If not, I just got it at 1 hour. Excuse me. Just a read. So I'm looking at the chats in case anybody wants to give their opinion without preaching, please. Don't waste your time and saliva trying to preach to me. So that's why I put on my live streams this message: no preaching, please. I want to read or hear what you have to say because I'm interested in you, not the book. So if you're going to start repeating what you read on a book, it's not interesting to me. I like to hear your opinion. I like to hear your thoughts. You can give me another different perspective that probably I'm not taking in consideration. On yesterday's live stream, man, there was someone that wanted to preach. I had to shut him down. Manish, yesterday you got the more viewers on the live stream. Yes. Sometimes I do live streams that there's not a soul, nobody, but I still do my live streams. I do my presentations because from these live streams, I take all my shorts and I send them out. So viewers or no viewers, I still do my live streams. I do my presentations and they go out and people get to see my shorts. I think that's how I got to more than 500 subscribers in this pretty much brand new channel because I was not moving this channel until like 3 months ago, I think, more or less. So I think it's all mainly because of those shorts that I do from these live streams. Apparently some people are starting to listen a little bit more and more. And also today is Friday, I think it's Eastern, so many people probably are, with their families, maybe not in the internet right now, so that's understandable. I thought about doing a live stream today, but I'm like, man, maybe Marcus and Manes show up, so I'm not going to leave them hanging, so I'll do my live stream. So probably you were not here, but I was talking about changing God's commandments because they are outdated. So I presented 3 new commandments, which are not really commandments. They are recommendations because you don't have to follow them. And one of them is worship no gods, including the God of the Bible. No, 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 no. No Allah, no Buddha, no the God, I don't know, of voodoo, no Santeria God, no gods. You need no God in your life. Worry more about yourself, your family. Give them kisses and hugs and love them, and stop worrying about an invisible God that wants you tortured. Makes no sense. And also, I changed the God's commandments from 10 to 3 only. And the second one is very simple. Very simple. Do not do to others what you would not want done to you. A monkey can figure it out. I think as human beings, we can understand that we shouldn't. It's not recommendable to be doing to other people what you don't want done to yourself. Don't go around killing people because most likely you're gonna get killed, especially nowadays. Yeah, very simple. You don't need a God to tell you this. And number 3 and final commandment, which is mainly a recommendation, is just move, explore, and discover. It's time to drop the book, because the book might be keeping you stuck in life. Some people are a little bit more direct and are saying that probably the book is keeping you stupid, which I don't like to say that because it sounds disrespectful. But when you get a book, a doctrine, and you start reading it and start repeating it to everybody, you never sound smart. So my recommendation, go on, move, explore, and discover. Way better than the 10 Commandments. But anyways, 52 minutes. 7 more minutes. And I'm done for the day. Here are the 10 commandments. Look at this long list. It can even fit on my screen. No need for a bunch of rules and commandments which are outdated. Imagine, you shall have no other gods before me. Why a God would say that? Because he gets jealous? It makes no sense. So these commandments, man, probably they come from a little God, insecure God. Mine, I think, are way better for humanity. And what is the sound? There you go. I was hearing some crackling sound. So I'm just focusing on the chats and on the Discord just in case anybody wants to have a respectful conversation about the problematics of believing in gods and why I'm suggesting or recommending to update God's commandments or just get rid of them and have 3 recommendations for humanity, which is my point of view. What does it say here? YouTube is not receiving what? What is that message? I'm getting an error message. What? Oh, 42. Live. Let's see why I'm getting that error message. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. But the live stream is there. It's up and running. Well, almost over. Just five more minutes. And I have 542 subscribers. Man, for me it's like I broke the record. I remember when I had like 3 or 4 subscribers. That's good. I'm very thankful. So I'll be here just for 4 more minutes and I'm done with this live stream where I talked about changing God's commandments and replace them only by 3 commandments, which are really recommendations just because God's commandments are outdated and they make no sense. Oh, there you go. The arrow went away. Good. Today I had a nice day off. I'm always thankful for days off. Change the rhythm a little bit less stressful. My reminder, no preaching, please. Do the best you can to not be preaching, which also means repeating something that you read on a book. I want to read or hear what you have to say. What's on your mind? How was work today? How was your day? Why do you believe in a God? How can we make this world a better place? We cannot make it a better place by believing in gods, in invisible beings. So for now, I'm talking about gods because on my channel, I like to focus on health, money, and relationships. I think those are the 3 pillars of our lives. Our 3 main focuses. Drop frames 4.3%. That's a lot. But I'm gonna get ready for closing this live stream, but I'm living in style with my nice song that I like a lot. So I'm just gonna cut it right here. I think that's good for today. But I'm leaving the live stream doing a little dance. Oba. Thank you for watching. I'll be seeing you on the next live stream on Monday. This is the weekend. Enjoy.